Namaste. Welcome to my astrological YouTube channel, Akool Saral Jyotish Astrology Simplified. I am Akool, astrological author, analyst, and researcher. Dear viewers, today I have come up with a very interesting topic. I will share with you a secret astrological tip that shows whether you will be successful in your life or not. We all know that the Trikone Lords means Trine Lords, Lords of 159 houses of our birth chart are the friends of our horoscope. Trikone Lords are always the friends of your horoscope. They give friendly result. They always give you friendly result. They are your friends. The Trikone Lord or Trine Lord 159 houses, Lords of 159 houses are your friend, are your friends. They will always try to uplift you in your life. And there is a divisional chart called Khavedamsha, means D40. When a sign of 30 degree is divided into 40 equal parts, it becomes Khavedamsha. And Khavedamsha shows the auspiciousness, inauspiciousness, and the status of a planet. So, if your Trikone Lords means the planets who are ruling the first house, fifth house, and ninth house of your birth chart are in a distinguished position, are in a distinguished status, or are distinguished in your Khavedamsha, means D40, they will lift you. They will give you enormous success in life. So, we are going to discuss this thing today. So, please remain attached to the video until the end. Otherwise, you will not able to understand how to apply these secret and effective tips in your horoscope or in the horoscope of others, whether he has also similarly placed, whether he has the chances of be successful in the life. So let us begin. Please remain attached to the video until the end to understand the concept fully and you able to apply the same in your horoscope and in the horoscope of others for predictions. So let us begin. You please remain attached to the video until the end. If the Trine or Trikone Lords 159, Lords of 159 houses of your birth chart are in the exaltation or own signs, are in exaltation sign or in own signs in Khavedamsha D40, they are in a distinguished position and are indications that you will have a successful life. There are, however, there are many differences and classification in the meaning of success. Success is a broad meaning, has broad meaning, broader ambit. Suppose for a person like me, if I become something, suppose you joined in a small post in an organization and you became raised to a senior level position, that is your success. Isn't it? It is your success. You have to, where from you have started, you have to see. And then the extent of growth you have to see. That is success. Everybody cannot become prime minister, everybody cannot become multimillionaire or multi-billionaire. But if you start a business with 1,000 rupees and you, at the end, you become a millionaire, that is okay, it is a great success for you. A person started with ₹1,000,000 investment and he, at the last, he became a trillionaire. That is his success and your success. This success is always comparable. You cannot compare yourself with somebody very rich. Rich person will compare them with the rich person. A powerful person will compare himself with a powerful person. The average person like me will compare myself with an average person. I will see that whether I have reached to a desired level that I cherished for long. That is success. However, if the Trik Lords, means Lord of the 6, 8 and 12 houses of your birth chart should not be, however, Trik Lords should not be in their exaltation or own signs in Khavedamsha. Otherwise, they would harm you. Because they are the Trik Lords, Lords of the 6, 8, 12 houses. They are harmful. And if they are in exaltation or own sign in a distinguished position in Khavedamsha, they will harm you. But if Trikone Lords are in their exaltation sign or in their own sign in Khavedamsha, they will lift you because they are your friends. And one more thing, you will ask how to cast Khavedamsha. I always recommend all my loved viewers to use Jagannath Hora. That is a free software you can download in your system. Jagannath Hora, and in Jagannath Hora you will get Khavedamsha also, D40 chart. So there is no problem as long as Jagannath Hora is there, and it is free, completely free, and reliable also. Sorry. Khavedamsha is erected by dividing a zodiac sign of 30 degrees into 40 equal parts, each measuring 45 minutes, and is very time sensitive. It is a time sensitive because it is a higher divisional chart. Time sensitive. Khavedamsha is used to assess the auspiciousness and inauspiciousness of the planets. Whether a planet is auspicious in your horoscope or whether a planet is inauspicious in your horoscope. This is the purpose for which Khavedamsha is used, D40. The rule is simple. I have already explained, but application is a bit tricky. That you have to learn now. The rule is simple. Let us apply this rule to some horoscopes of famous personalities to acquaint ourselves with its applications for predictions. First horoscope I have taken of Srimati Indira Gandhi because it is most accurate horoscope. Her Lagna is Cancer. Please look at my cursor. Her Lagna is Cancer. When the Lagna is Cancer, then who are the Trikone Lords? First, Lagna Cancer means Moon, Lord of the first house. Then for Cancer Lagna, who is the another Trikone Lord? It is Mars, Lord of the fifth house, Scorpio. And there is one more Trikone Lord, that is the ninth Lord. In case of Cancer ascendant, it is Jupiter. So we have identified Moon, Mars and Jupiter as the Trikone Lord or Trine Lord in the birth chart of Srimati Indira Gandhi. We will now examine their status in her D40 chart. It is her D40 chart of Srimati Indira Gandhi. We will explore whether they are distinguished or not, how a planet is distinguished in the Khavedamsha, if it is exalted or in own sign. So see, Mars is exalted in Capricorn. It is a south style horoscope. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. Mars is our fifth lord of the birth chart, a great friend of her, a great friend of her, Mars. It is exalted. So Mars is distinguished. Then we will search for Moon. Moon is in Taurus. So Moon is exalted. It is also distinguished. Mars is distinguished because it is exalted in Capricorn. So she had success in her life because two Trikone Lords of the birth chart are exalted and without any malefic intervention. There is no malefic intervention on Moon. There is no malefic intervention on Mars. If your Trikone Lords in the D40 is under malefic aspect or malefic conjunction, then their power become reduced. It is not there. So she was a successful person. Next horoscope I have taken of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, who was also the Prime Minister like Srimati Indira Gandhi. His ascendant is Scorpio. When the Scorpio is the ascendant, the fifth lord become Jupiter and the ninth lord become the Sun. Fifth lord become what is called Jupiter. Fifth lord become Jupiter. Ninth lord become Moon. Ninth lord Moon. In a birth chart with Scorpio ascendant, Mars is a Trine Lord because of Lagna Lordship. Jupiter is a Trine Lord because of fifth house Lordship. And Moon is a Trine Lord because of ninth house Lordship. We will now examine Moon, Jupiter and Mars in his Khavedamsha chart to examine their status. It is the Khavedamsha chart of Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. See, Mars is in Scorpio in own house. It is dignified. It is dignified. Then we will see about Jupiter. Jupiter in his own house, Pisces. So Jupiter is dignified. Mars is in own house, Scorpio. So Mars is dignified. And we have to search for Moon. Moon is not dignified. Moon is in Virga. So two Trikone Lord of his birth chart are dignified in Khavedamsha. So he became the Prime Minister. A successful life. Then the next horoscope I have brought of Barack Obama, US President. In his birth chart with Capricorn Lagna, Capricorn ascendant, Venus is the fifth lord a Trine Lord. Saturn is the Lagna Lord, a Tiny Lord, and Mercury is the ninth Lord, a Trine Lord. We'll now examine Saturn, Venus, and Mercury, whether they are in a distinguished position in the Khavedamsha chart or dignified position in Khavedamsha chart. If they are in their own house or exalted, they are dignified in the Khavedamsha chart, and they will give him good result. They will try to uplift him. See, in his Khavedamsha chart, Venus is exalted in Pisces without any malefic intervention. Saturn is in Sagittarius, so not dignified. It is not in own sign or in exaltation sign. Mercury is in a friendly sign, Libra, but not dignified. Alone Venus is dignified. One planet is sufficient. Venus is dignified. It is not afflicted. But you have to keep in mind, the Lord of the 6, 8 and 11 means 8 and 12 means Trik Lords need not be dignified in Khavedamsha. The Lord of the 6th house, 8th house and 12th house of your birth chart need not be dignified in the Khavedamsha. Otherwise it will negate your success. Venus is dignified, it is okay. He was the US president for 2 consecutive terms. One is enough. If it is 2, 3, it is better. It is the next horoscope I have brought of Mr. Bill Gates, multi-billionaire, the co-founder of Microsoft. In his horoscope with Gemini Lagna, Mercury is the Trikone Lord, means Trine Lord, for his Lagna Lordship, for his ascendant Lordship. Venus is the Trine Lord for his 5th house Lordship, and Saturn is a Trine Lord for 9th house Lordship for Gemini ascendant. We will examine Mercury, Venus and Saturn in the Khavedamsha chart of Bill Gates. Venus is exalted in his Khavedamsha, means 5th Lord Venus of the birth chart is exalted. Then Mercury. Mercury is not exalted. Mercury is in Taurus. Saturn is also not exalted or in own sign, because both of them are in Taurus, which is a friendly sign but not the dignity. Dignity he has only of that Venus. It is in Pisces and is exalted. He is a successful person. We all know the name of Bill Gates. So, and he is a world famous person also. It is the way how you have to check whether your birth chart, whether the Trikone Lords of your birth chart are dignified in the Khavedamsha chart, which is examined for auspiciousness and inauspiciousness of the planets of the birth chart. So there, I have shown how it has to be seen. This is a shortcut tip to assess if a person will be successful in life. However, the extent of success would depend upon the overall strength and promise of the horoscope arrived at after detailed analysis. Because astrology is a subject of analysis. Astrology is a subject of analysis, deep analysis. So Ketu and 8th house are the Karako houses for astrologers. If your Ketu is not favorable or your 8th house is not favorable, not strong, you are not able to become a successful astrologer. Because you have to find out secret, you have to find out secret, where the secret is lying. So, it is like that. I hope my loved viewers will be benefited by this shortcut tip. It is a very shortcut tip to remember. You have to only remember that the Trikone Lords of your birth chart need to be either in their own sign or in their exaltation sign in D40 chart. And the caution is that your Trik Lords need not be simultaneously in a dignified position in the Khavedamsha. If they are in a dignified position, they will negate your progress. Sorry, they will slow down your progress. They will slow down your success. This was the tip. It is most effective tip. You use it in your horoscope. You use it for the purpose of prediction. I will be happy. So, it was the topic for the day. If you have liked the video, please give like, share the video with your friends and relatives, comment, must comment, please comment, offer your comment, and please subscribe to the channel so that the channel can grow. And I am motivated to share such type of tips with my loved viewers by thinking that my viewers' have given their love and affection to me, and I would reciprocate the same by sharing my knowledge. So please subscribe to the channel. And one more thing, I have already announced that one prediction is free for my subscriber. You just ask one question saying that I am your subscriber, that is free for you. So this kind of facility I give to my loved subscribers, because it is my subscribers who matters for me. So please subscribe to the channel. Let us call it a day. It was for today, and in next videos I will bring, I know, thousands of tips, such shortcut tips, that is very effective tips. I will share with you in a staggered manner, one by one, so that you can remember. Jot down these techniques in a notebook. These techniques you will not find everywhere. So please jot down the technique. Whatever techniques I would be sharing with my loved viewers, please jot down. This is the technique. This is the technique. This is the technique. These are the tips. So, namaste for your time, for your patience. Jai Hind.